Good morning students, welcome to your new lecture of physical education. In previous video we were discussing about first chapter. So today I am going to discuss the remaining points of first chapter. As I told you in first video, there are 4 objectives of physical education, and out of 4 we have discussed 2 objectives of physical education, and remaining 2 objectives we will discuss today. Now start the third one, the social development. Student, as I told you, there are 4 objectives. First one is physical development, second one is psychological development, third one is social development, and fourth one is emotional development. So today I am discussing the third objective of physical education, that is social development. Student, as you know, everything starts from the society. Man is a part of society and has to follow the rules, regulations and law of society. The activeness of human in society proves his identity. In society, man learns the socialization process. The activity which we performs in the society, all these activities make us learn the socialization process. Society also help to improve his status, so that we can say this objective develops the social quality like cooperative behavior, friendship, togetherness, honesty, obedience, sincerity, adjustment, leadership and self-control. This objective helps to stop the evil of society and brings up the progress of the community. Now it is clear. Now we are come to the next point, the fourth objective, emotional development. What is emotional development? Emotions like love, hate, anger, jealousy, aggressiveness, pleasure, anxiety, etc. are part of human personality. You can see easily this thing in a person. So these emotions help to achieve optimum progress, thus it helps to achieve aim. Emotions must be expressed sometime in a controlled way, depending upon the situation. Physical education provides good opportunity to practice these kind of emotions. Physical education teaches us how can and where and how we have to express ourselves. So emotional development helps man to achieve the aim of physical education. So now all 4 objectives are completed. Now we are talking about the next point of your chapter, that is the career options in physical education. Students, there are many careers available in physical education which can build your career. So here first we categorize the different careers. After that we will discuss some of the careers. Student, I told you we can categorize to understand easily the various career options. So here I am telling about the categories. We can divide the different careers in different categories. The first category is related to the teaching profession, as a teaching profession. Second one is performance related, as we can say as a player or as a coach. Third one is health related, dietitians and health programmers, health trainers can do this kind of job. And fourth category is administration related, to organize an event. We can go through this category. Next one is coaching related, as the word denotes coaching. In this category we can build our career in coaching related field. And last one is communication media related, which is the most progressing career in today's life. Student, now I am discussing some of the careers, particular careers. First, I am discussing first career is as a teacher of physical education, as I stand in front of you. For choosing this as a career in teaching profession, I am telling about, one must be well qualified with certificates and degrees or diploma in physical education from a recognized university. It is your eligibility. After completing that degrees or diplomas, you can make your career in this field. Second career, as a coach. For this career, one must have a certificate diploma from NIS. NIS is National Institute of Sports, which gives the diploma for coaching in a game or sports. He must have good experience of playing and participating in the game. And the coach must know about the minor or major things about the particular game. And next career, as a sports journalist or commentator. It is from the category of media sector. As I told you, it is a very growing career in today's life. Today media, newspapers, magazines, etc. need professional people of sports to perform in journalism. So this career option is also coming up. A large number of channels and newspapers need good communicators or reporters. So good sports person with impressive voice along with handsome personality are appointed as commentators or reporters, as you can see easily on TV channels. Next career is as a dietitian or physiotherapist. An educated physical educationist has good knowledge of dietetics, so they can choose this as a profession. The knowledge of physical education provides good experience of sports injuries and their treatment. So they can adopt this as profession like sports physiotherapist, rehabilitation expert, ortho expert, etc. So student, here I discussed 4 or 5 careers in from different categories which we have divided into different category areas of careers. So I think it is clear to you what are the careers in physical education. It is not limited up to the games and sports. Through this we can also make our good career to survive in the society with the happiness. Now we will discuss the next point, the sports competitions, various competitions in sports at national or international level. In this student, we must know about the sports which are organized at national level or international level. To understand that level of national or international, here we will discuss few points. In national level, the only athletes those are coming from our own country, they can only participate in the national games. These games are known as the national games. And second thing is international games, the international level. The means of international level is that the platform of games and sports where the different countries athlete can participate. The athletes those perform well in national level, they leads their country in the international level of games and sports. So here this is clear what is the national level and what is the international level. In different games, the different games having their different title at national level or at international level. As you know, cricket is the most popular game in our country. So we can understand through the example of cricket what is the difference between national or international level sports. Students, as you know, there is Dilip Trophy, there is Ranji Trophy, there is Devdhar Trophy. All these titles comes under the national level games. In this title, these titles, the players who are in of our country, they can only participate with the our country players, our country teams. Our country has a wide area. There are different states. The state teams comes to perform at the national level. So that is the national level game. And as you can see, or earlier you have seen that the international level means Test Championship at international level, Cricket World Cup at international level, ICC World Championship. All these titles are known as the international level. So now I think it is clear to in your mind what is the national level games and what is the international game. In national level games, the different key teams from different states, they will play at a platform of national level, and the team which is selected from entire country, they perform the international level. In this level, all the countries are free to participate to develop the sports and games for the development of society, for creating the brotherhood, togetherness into the entire world. This kind of sports events are organized. As I told you, the 5 points of this chapter, now 1 point is left only. Now we talks about the Khelo India program. Student, the Honorable Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi inaugurated Khelo India School Games on 31st January 2018. In 2018, the Khelo India program has been introduced to revive the sports culture in India at the grassroots level by building a strong framework for all sports played in our country and establish India as a great sporting nation. Student, Khelo India School Games are a part of Khelo India program. They held annually in January and February. Now the name has been changed to Khelo India Youth Games. Now the games are known as the Khelo India Youth Games. They are held at national level for two categories. The first category is for under 17 years school students, and second under 21 year for college students. The main purpose of this program is to search the talent from grassroots. Every year, 1,000 best performers receive annual scholarship of 5 lakh rupees for 8 years to prepare themselves for the international sporting event. The government believes that there is a lot of potential in the youth of our country, and the lack of money is preventing them who unleashing their full potential. Students, we can see easily in the society there are many athletes, those are having the potential to perform best in a higher level, but the lack of money, they are not going forward. So that through this program, government providing the scholarship of 5 lakh rupees for 8 years. There are 16 disciplines in which an athlete participate, which are like archery, athletics, badminton, wrestling, weightlifting, football, kho-kho, gymnastic, kabaddi. There are 8 disciplines of sports. in which government is providing the scholarship facility. And what is the purpose of this program? What is the purpose of this program? The first purpose is to search the new talent, and second is the play field development. When we will organize good sports, automatically it is needed to develop the play fields, and for the play field development it is necessary, and for the community coaching development, physical fitness of school children, promotion of sports among the people with disabilities, sports for the peace and development, annual sports competitions, state level Khelo India centers. Through these programs we can develop our nation as a sporting nation. Now student, I am telling about what are the benefits of this program, Khelo India program. The first benefit is, as I told you, the government is providing the scholarship through this program, so that the scholarship can support the training and preparation expenditure of the athletes those are coming from the rural background. Those are not capable to afford the expenditures. And under this program, synthetic athletic track, synthetic hockey field, synthetic turf, football ground, swimming pools, multi-purpose hall and stadium will be built, as I told you, to set the framework of game and sports. And third is, student, around 20 million children will be included in the National Physical Fitness Campaign through this program. So we can say they are also developing. And this program facilitates the construction of quality sports complexes even in the rural areas of our country. And under this program, as I told you, the 1,000 best performers will be selected and they will be given a scholarship of 5 lakh rupees for 8 years to prepare athletes, those who can lead our nation at international level. So I think this chapter is covered, and we can say this is the complete. So here I shall stop myself. We will meet you in next lecture. Thank you, student.